Hello teams, this is Les Bennett, Learning and Development Manager with the Stewart Restaurant Group. Just wanted to do a quick video on our pre-rinse units here, as the NFS inspectors seem to be looking at these quite a bit. So one of the things that they're looking at is any kind of buildup on the handle here. Then they're also looking for any buildup on the bottom here, like mold or any debris buildup. But also, one of the big things is any kind of leaking that we might have, or water's leaking out of anything. Now what I want to do is show you some preventative maintenance on these. Most of our stores have this kind of sprayer, this gray one, even though there's different kinds. So first thing we want to do is, if you have any kind of leak in your system, take a wrench and tighten these up right here. See if you have a leak here, maybe tighten this up. See if you can tighten this up. Anywhere you think you have a leak, try to tighten it up, and hopefully that will solve it. Now if that doesn't do it, I'm going to go over to this unit here, which I've taken apart. We may have a O-ring that's got out. So for example, in this unit right here, it was leaking the other day, and I tightened this up and it still leaked. But what I realized is I had to take this O-ring out right here, and all I had to do was take it out, clean it, and put it back. Sometimes you might have to replace it, but in this case I just had to clean it, put it back, tighten it up, and everything seemed to work just fine. Now you may also have an issue where if you have a leak out of here, this whole cartridge can come out. We may have a leak in the cartridge. Now the challenge with these is, unless you have a good commercial plumbing store, sometimes it's hard to find them at a local hardware store. But we can order all these parts. So if you have any kind of leaks in here where we need to order something, we can order those through Parts Town. Now, what I want to do now is take a look at the sprayer, which I've taken off, which is over here. Now, if you notice on the sprayer, if you use a Phillips head screwdriver, you can take off this screw here, and this whole piece will come off. Now this piece right here, you can clean it, but you can also, for about 10 bucks, you can just replace it. The problem we'll have on here is it's going to get mold buildup, but also all these holes in here are going to get plugged up with hard water. So if you notice when you turn your sprayer on, the spray is shooting everywhere. There could be a chance that these holes are plugged up. Now to clean them out, sometimes I take the back of a name tag and just kind of take that pin and poke it through there. Just be careful not to damage the holes or make them any bigger. It'll ruin your water pressure. But this comes out. It can all be taken apart. It can be cleaned. It can be replaced if you have to. Or I have a rebuild kit for about $20. And what this does is, if you look at this whole unit here, there's different O-rings in here that can replace all the O-rings inside of here. But also, if you take it apart, it can replace a lot of the springs. So anything that needs to get replaced in here can get replaced with this kit. Also, if you notice you don't have good water pressure, notice how when I squeeze this handle, see how this piece right here, as I squeeze it, it gets pushed in? This piece right here, you can turn it clockwise or counterclockwise and adjust it. The more you bring it out, the better water pressure you're gonna have. The more you bring it in, it's gonna decrease your water pressure. So sometimes if you don't have good water pressure, this thing right here, which it may be gummed up and you may need a wrench, you can just go clockwise or counterclockwise, and you can loosen it or unloosen it. And then if anything in here is damaged, we do have the parts here. Now finally, if you're losing on an inspection because your sprayer, it needs to be above sink level. And what we're often going to have happen is, on this middle compartment, sometimes the sink sprayer is below level. If that happens, you're going to lose points. So we may need to shorten up the hose, which I have a shorter hose here. So if you have a situation where you need the hose shortened up, we can just order a new hose and we can place it. So hopefully this kind of helps you with some just quick preventative maintenance to help you to have a better run pre-rinse system, and also so you're not losing points on your inspection.